We're on Eduyot, Perik Aleph, Mishnah Bet, second Mishnah, the first chapter of Masechet Eduyot. So now, as I said, Eduyot deals with a number of different halachic issues. So now we turn to Machloket of Shammai and Hillel about the idea of the measurements required to do Hafrashat Challah. What is the smallest amount of dough that you need in order to take off Challah? The mitzvah of Challah is from the Torah, from Bamidbar, Perik Tet, Bamidbar chapter 15. When you come before Hashem la'aretz, shani mevi etchem sham, we come to the land. V'haya ba'achalchem milechem aretz, we eat bread of the land. Tarimu truma la'Hashem, you set a portion to God, which you give to the Kohen. Reshit arisotechem challah tarimu truma. The first of your dough, challah. So you set apart truma. The trumat garon came tarimu. Just like it's the truma of the threshing floor, so you should give this. Reshit arisotechem titu laHashem. Truma l'dorotechem. The first of your dough you give to the Lord. Reshit arisotechem. This word arisotechem appears, and that's an important word, as we'll soon see. Okay, because it says that from how much arisotechem hidei isa. Okay, it has to be enough of a dough. So how much dough do they take? So Beit Shammai says mikav lechallah. If you have a kav measurement, that's enough to take challah. Hillel omer mikabai. You have to have a kabai. Now, what's the reason? Because both Shammai and Hillel said that you have to have the minimum amount that you can take is a beitza worth. Okay, and how? So let's look. I have a chart here that I had from Masechet Challah. Okay, so in every kav, here's the measurements in the Torah, and the measurements of value in the Torah. Ephah is 3 sa'ah. A sa'ah is 6 kav. A kav is 4 log. A log is 6 beitza. Okay, beitza is 1 beitza. Fine. So in order to understand, so Hillel said kav, and Shammai said a kav. The minimum size of it was a kav, and Hillel says it's kabai. Why a kav? Because in every kav there's 24 beitzim. Okay, and the measurement when you take off challah is for a bal habayit is 1/24. I have to know how much challah to take off. I have to give 1/24 of the size of my dough to the kohen. So if the minimum you can take off is a beitza, so Hillel says. So Shammai says no. Since it's 1/24 for a bal habayit for a normal person, the minimum is a beitza. Since every kav is 24 beitzim. Therefore, the minimum amount of dough you have, the size dough is if you have the size of a kav, then you take off 1 beitza. Whereas Hillel says, no, you don't go by the measurement of the balabite, but rather you go by the measurement of a nachtom. A nachtom is a baker, and a baker doesn't take off 1/24. A baker takes off only 1/48. So therefore, Hillel says, no, the minimum measurement is kabayim. If you have 2 kav in 2 kav, right? How many are there? There are 48 eggs. And therefore, in 48 eggs, you would take off 1 egg, and that's the minimum measurement of Hillel. So Hillel Shammai says kav challah, and Hillel says kabai 2 kav. V'chachamim omrim lo k'divrei zeh v'lo k'divrei zeh. Ela kav umechza chayavim b'challah. Not like Shammai or Hillel, but rather a kav and a half. How do you get to a kav and a half? So therefore, the Torah says, okay, as we learned, Reshit arosechem challah tarimu truma. Okay, and what is Reshit arosechem? This is from the Sefer Chinuch on Challah. Today isatchem, the amount that you need in order to, how much is your dough? And then what was the size of the dough in the midbar? Isad midbar haita omer, the measurement of an omer. An omer is 1/10 of an ephah. So let's go to our measurement. Okay, an ephah is 18 kav. 1/10 of an ephah of 18 kav is 1.8 kav. So how do they get 1.5? So he explains. Okay, 1.8 kav. But in Yerushalayim, they deal with amidot b'shishi. When they got, so there was 1.8 kav of midbar kavs. But when they got to Yerushalayim, they said this kav isn't big enough. So they said we're going to add it. We're going to increase it by a 6. Okay, so when you increase something by a 6, okay, you have to make our measurements smaller. Meaning, if the measurements are bigger, so therefore we used to have 1.8 kav, 18 times 10, and you measure it by 5 sixths. The measurement got bigger, so the amount you need is less. So the amount is 1.5 kav, 1.5 kav. That's what the Mishnah says. Chachamim said kav umechza because that was 1/10 of an ephah, which is 1.8 kav. when they increased the measurements in Yerushalayim, they multiplied times 5, 6, and it's kavu mechsa chayavim b'chala. And then when they got to Tzipori, umishi dilu hamidot, when they increased it again, when they midat Tzipori in Tzipori up north, shosif v'shtut al shel Yerushalmi. They took Yerushalmi measurement to 96. Nimsa shisha lugin chamisha. Okay, so 6 lug is now 5. So how much is the measurement? Amru, they said chameshet riva'in chayavim. You have to take this measurement of 1.5, measure times 5, 6, and again you get 5/4, and that's 5/4 of the kav of the tzipori measurements. That's what you said. Rabbi Yossi says chamisha turin. If you have 5/4, i.e. 5/4 of a 5 riva'im of a kav, you're patur. Chamisha v'od chayavim. Meaning because Rabbi Yossi felt that you had to have 5/4 of a kav left after you take challah. So if you have 5/4 plus a beitza, then you're chayav. If you only have 5/4 itself, exactly, you're patur until you add a beitza, until there's a beitza more to the measurement. All right, it's a little bit confusing, but that's the halacha of, that is the halacha of the quantity machloket Shammai, Hillel, and the Chachamim when it comes to the minimum measurement of challah. We'll stop here and dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.